Blessing,
Yeah,
how was that?
it was okay. Uh, I expected more, especially I want to come here to win, but I'm here to figure out what really happened. So I'm just gonna go back to my coach and talk to him.
You managed to recover somewhat to get fifth.
I don't. Yeah, but I expected the race to be extremely much better today. Uh, Warm-ups went well. Everything was okay. My coach was like execute, execute, execute. So I'm I'm pretty sure I did what he wanted me to do. Uh, definitely don't give me 100% execution most times. So I'm pretty sure today we're just going to talk about it and see what happened because I felt like I got out the way he wanted me to get out on the race. But I came off the curve and I was just trying to get back in the rhythm because usually I don't rush my races. Everybody knows that. I was just trying to get back. But the last part of the race wasn't really clean enough. I know I can finish, but I'm just trying to figure out what really happened because I expected more from the race.
There's enough time to correct a lot of things.
Yeah, there is. Season has been going well, no doubt about that. I just finished another race healthy, which is staying at the top of everything for me this year. But honestly, I just wanted so much from that race today. But sometimes you don't get the things you want. It was a little chilly for me too. So I don't know. I just wanted to get out there and just run and get out. But overall, this can happen anytime, any race. We just have to be ready for the conditions and run. But like I said, I'm grateful to God. It's not like I'm not grateful. I'm really grateful. I finished strong, but I just wanted so much from that race today.
Have you made up your mind what you're doing in Doha?
I'm not very soon, very soon. My fans will know shortly, just soon.
The one thing I can tell you is there's time to recover in the 200 meters, even if you don't get a good start. But in the 100 meters, once they're gone, they're gone.
That is the truth. That's why I'm very confident in my 200 so far because people know I'm not a starter. But when I get in, I'm gone. That's just it. So I'm really trying to be patient. So because we don't Doha is right around the corner, so there's not so much to change. We've done most of the work. Just try to stay on top of everything. So I'm very much confident in my 200 and my 100 meters this year. But overall, I just want to go talk to the race, to my coach about the race today. That's all. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure you'll have enough time to talk to him about it. Don't beat yourself up too much about it.
I'm trying not to beat myself up, but my expectation was so high. I felt great, everything pre-made, but, I don't know, maybe I was just too confident. But there's nothing wrong in being confident in yourself if everything has been going well. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
I know there's the All African Games in Rabat. Question for you: are you exempted or do you have to go?
Exempted. I wish they can do something that has to do with exemption for the country. They don't have anything they don't have a culture when it comes to sport. And on top of that, you try to force people to do things that you don't even care about. So sometimes I want to talk about them because it pisses me off. I'm trying to get a camera. I'm not trying to talk about them. I'm trying to talk about the African Games because
I'm not talking about it from the point of view of them. I'm talking about it from the point of view of you knowing. I'm knowing your journey in terms of your injuries and in terms of trying to manage your body. That's what I'm talking about.
I know they don't understand all that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They do not. So it's just difficult for people that don't understand anything and they don't pay attention for something to know that anything that has to do with exemption. So let's change the subject, please.
We'll change it.
Yes,
Not long to go to Doha then anyway.
of course not.
So anyway, once you get that bit out of the way, is it just going to be rest and training?
We've got the African Games for sure and Diamond League finals. And after that, we'll see about the Diamond League final, and then we can just focus on Doha, just rest, train, and prepare for Doha.
I can't leave you without asking you this question because it's just something that I've noticed. Sometimes a lot of African athletes, they excel at the Diamond League and Grand Prix. When it comes to the World Championships, sometimes it doesn't quite come together. Is it because they have to race and race too much due to financial pressure?
I really don't know. I've had my series of World Championships and other events, but I think it just depends on individual training. the preparations towards that. I feel like most of the time, maybe some of us don't pay so much attention on ourselves and try to put other people or other things into it. And at the end of the day, we lose the focus of what the things we're supposed to focus on. I can speak for myself most of the time and not everybody. There was a time I had so much pressure, the country load, everything was on top of me. But it got to a point and I figured that honestly, very few people care about you. They just want you to go out there, but they don't understand what it takes for you to get there. So I had to start putting myself first. So when I went to World Championship in 2013, Commonwealth Games, I was going through a lot, but I had to realize that blessing comes first. And if I don't achieve the things that I'm set to achieve, people will always see me as a failure first before they see any other person. So I feel like most of us, we have suffered from the pressure. The pressure. They're not always going to be there for you, trust me. But you have to focus on you and what you want. If you're healthy enough, just do it. And that's what I do. When I'm healthy enough, I give it my all. Whatever happens, happens.
But at least it's good that you do talk to us so that people out there who don't know and try to judge you not knowing what's going on in the background.
It's okay to judge people. I mean, if you don't know people, if people judge you and they don't know you, they don't understand the situation. And it's fine. We entertain critics. We do entertain them, but they don't make us who we are. That's just the truth. So when I see people just talking about certain things, I smile. Sometimes I tend to react. I used to, but now I am way past it because you have not worn my shoes. You don't know my story. Like I have struggled from health and injuries the last 3 years, and you don't know what that means. I would have shut it down, but I'm still standing. So when I see people like you judging me, you're the least of my problems because I've dealt with the worst and I'm still here. So that's how it is. I just feel like we need to understand ourselves first and know that we come first. When we're healthy, everybody wants to be in the spotlight with you. Oh yeah, blessing. But when you're failing, they all draw back. So you actually come first. And until we really understand that from where I come from, Africa, we're just always going to be behind.
I don't think you realize what you mean to Nigerians nonetheless, because the reason why I say that is because you might not be aware. As far as I'm aware, you're the only Nigerian athlete, female athlete, who has medaled in every major event, Worlds, African, Olympics. Are you aware of that?
Not really. I didn't really pay so much attention to that. I just try to give my all. And when people go through the resume, I hope they are pleased and satisfied with whatever I was able to deliver when I was still active.
Maybe one day when you finally hang up your spikes, you might sit back and realize you actually have achieved a lot.
Yes, I will. For now, I don't want to go back to that because sometimes I tend to go back to the things I have done. And I feel still bad that I have not been able to achieve some of the things that I really, really want to achieve, talent-wise. So for now, I just want to use what's left in me to actually do the rest of it and see what's going to happen by the time I retire.
Thank you very much for it.
Thank you.